All right, chat, we are back. And we are back with new sounds. And chat, comment for me real quick. You know, all you guys joining right now, is this an AI generated photo or no? To me, I think it is. If it is, they did a great job. It's either that or Botox. I can't tell. And with these two, it might be Botox. So who knows? Chat, let me know in the comments. What do you think? Is this AI generated? Either way, I wanted to, jump on here today, guys. Just talk about this real quick. American Bitcoin to debut on Nasdaq in September. This is the Trump Sons and Hut 8. I don't know if you guys remember this. They own 98% of this. So, we constantly talk about the whole Trump family, not even just Trump himself, but in so many different facets they are involved with cryptocurrency. With Bitcoin specifically, they own a lot of Ethereum. It's crazy. So yeah, to see this, I think this is something that we should talk about, because if you are somebody who, for example, diversifies in ways within crypto where you're actually dipping your toe into stocks per se, like you want to buy American Bitcoin stock, looking at their IPOs could be interesting. We have a potential Gemini IPO coming up soon, right? Coinbase IPO'd. There's a number of different crypto companies that IPO and do pretty well. So, this is some people's method and strategy. Some people buy MSTR instead of Bitcoin to have exposure that way. I'm not imploring you to go do that, but since that is what some people's strategy is, and you might be watching right now, why don't we dive into this? So this is from CoinDesk. Trump-backed Bitcoin miner American Bitcoin targets September Nasdaq debut. Okay. American Bitcoin, the BTC miner, 20% owned by two of President Donald Trump's sons, plans to list on the Nasdaq in September, said Usher Genu, I think, CEO of Hut 8, which owns the other 80%. Okay, so this is contradicting Cointelegraph. Okay, no, that makes sense. Okay, them and Hut 8 own, yes. All right, that's crazy. The firm is finalizing a merger with Gryphon Digital Mining that will clear the way for its public debut, Reuters reported. Once completed, the existing shareholders are expected to retain ownership of about 98% of the combined company. So, yeah, that's very interesting. If you guys mine, let me know. That is a good way to get passive income in crypto. And if you guys want to learn more about mining and DePIN and stuff like that, go listen to our latest episode. All right, this is an interview that I did with somebody that I know that's been in the space for like 5+ years now. He's been DePIN, very, very involved in the DePIN community. He earns passively with a couple different crypto protocols. So if you're interested in that, just go listen to this conversation. You'll learn about a ton of things, and you'll probably be fired up enough to go search something on your own and be like, damn, this is pretty interesting. So go check this out, guys. Yeah, if you don't sub to us yet, that's pretty crazy. I would implore you to go do that as well. So yeah, guys, I'm just gonna we got new sounds here, and I'm having a lot of fun. So I asked Gronk, okay, how did Bitcoin mining companies stock do when they IPO'd? And let's take a look, guys. So Canaan, this is a big ASIC mining company. They have the Avalon Q, which is something that I'm eyeing. They have good products, though, Bitcoin miners, stuff like that. So let's see. Listing price, right? $9. Open at 16, peaked at 34. Okay, that's pretty fire right there. So in just all these small ways, guys, we're going to have a lot more of these. And like I said, it doesn't even have to be Bitcoin mining specific, but like Coinbase, for example, or Gemini, or, Jack Dorsey's company, or Jack Mahler's company, 21 Capital, that's going to be competing with Strategy. There's a lot of different ways to get exposure. Although here, personally, I would recommend you just to buy it directly and hold it in like cold storage or something, or interact with DeFi, try to get yield or something. But just back to these two. If you think this is AI generated, I think it is. It's my final answer. All right, Alex Trebek. Thank you. Or no, Regis, right? Who knows? Thanks, guys. All right. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty interesting. Keep your eyes out for this. Go watch our latest episode on the Coin Zone on YouTube to go learn more about mining and deep paying and all that stuff. But yeah, American Bitcoin is set to debut on the Nasdaq in September. So we've seen these two guys go on the media. We've been covering it, you know, gassing up crypto, talking about their family getting debanked, and that's why they ended up really going as hard as they did, as they are in crypto, is because of that in large part. So it's all very interesting, guys. They're really going all in. They're doing a lot with acquisitions and IPOs now, and you know, it's definitely something to keep your eye on when the family of the president of the United States are making all these moves. So yeah, I don't know. Stay tuned, guys. More things I'm gonna be jumping on here shortly. So I'll be right back. Appreciate you guys for tapping in. I'll see you again shortly. Let's get it.